accordion. Alrighty, based off of what you guys can remember last time on Strixhaven Academy, what did we do?
Killed Skellies. Got paid.
Got paid a nice sum. Grant me a second, but yeah, go ahead and give me the recap.
On the last time, on Strixhaven, Curriculum of Chaos, our adventure students got paid. They came, they saw, they killed, and skeletons were shattered. However, the Lich shoot us away,
Yes,
and so we left.
Okay. Anything else that you can recall?
Just that there's a Lich invasion happening. It's like every other day, Moblin runs into a Lich.
Alrighty.
Whether it's a Demi-Lich, a Draco-Lich, or a regular Lich.
Mm-hmm. Got Bone Boy 1, Bone Boy 2, Bone Boy 3. Also, if memory serves, I do dare believe one of the Bone Boys actually sacrificed himself, so that way you guys can make your escape.
I'm awful with names.
Let's see here. But yeah, I think for today's session, we have an exam of Utiox.
Did we actually get pronunciation on that? Utiag.
As one person likes to put it, it sounds like you're saying oat and yuck at the same time. And it's like, Utiag.
Oh. Okay. That works.
So a person that is getting beat the shit up with allergies and whatnot, I am here.
Okay.
We have also lost a soldier today.
Aw, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's get into the exam, shall we? You should be able to control your token accordingly.
Oh, I've been doing their exam. Not needed.
Not needed as of yet,
Alright.
because you already did it twice.
Yeah.
What time is it?
There's a good question with it.
Exam time.
No.
My computer just acting very slow today.
Yeah.
Slow like a turtle.
There's a pun heavily intended there.
Oh, to slice you in half.
God dang it.
Gonna send you some stuff there that you don't want to look at while you're streaming.
Okay.
Just the heads up.
Just a heads up. So don't click on things. Gotcha. Alrighty. Now where's... Alright. Let's go ahead and head to the Biblioplex. I believe that we are in classroom 1 and 2.
Beep. Would be Tuesday. Oh, that's the wrong one.
You went into the wrong classroom?
The wrong library.
Oh.
I think it's the wrong. Is it the wrong wing of the same library, or are they different libraries?
They're technically one of the same.
Okay.
Two halves.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong wing of the same.
I'm in the wrong library. No. You're in the right library. Just the wrong side of the library.
To be fair, this is the same kind of school that can afford to have such a fancy chandelier in the classroom.
I mean, it's not that fancy.
It's a fancy chandelier in the classroom.
I mean, I've seen bigger ones, so...
I've seen bigger chandeliers, but you know what I don't normally see in a classroom? A chandelier that fancy. You normally have those fluorescent lights that buzz annoyingly and make everyone want to hate themselves. But no, the school has this.
Yeah, I remember my high school having that, and it's like, why do we deal with this? I remembered I offered money just to get it freaking fixed, and they're just like, no, we're not doing that. It's like, fine. Then I want a different classroom. Nope.
I want to go somewhere else. No. Be back here.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
This, you know. And it's gonna rain soon. Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Ruru.
Yeah.
Give me a random D12, please.
I don't know why I was expecting to roll in my hand, but wow, look at that. The opposite end of the spectrum. Alright, what I leave this time?
Would you leave this time? Maybe your sanity? I don't know. Alright, so for today's class, we have Dean Augusta Talas. That will be your teacher. She will guide you into this exam. Oop, come on, open up for me. There we go. Oop, let's hide that. And let's share it. Share to all. Alrighty. We go ahead and drop down to the Utiag exam, which is number 4. And from there, we shall begin. And we will start out with the question of how do we want to go about this? Do we want to find a study buddy? Do we want to study alone? Or do we want to cheat? And get that music going. Let's start at our top of our initiative, or Discord, I should say, and we'll go with Moblin.
Moblin is going to do what he did last time. There was an exam, which is not study with anyone, basically study alone, and by that, basically just deciding to wing it.
All right. Arcana, history, religion, or investigation. Your choice.
So, again, Mob's going to do history because he's got the street smarts, and this is just his own life experience that drags him through these tests. So here goes.
Yeah.
The street check.
DC 13. Ooh, 15. Nice. You have yourself a D4. Congrats.
Yay!
All right. Next up onto the list. is Asher. What would Asher do? Would he find a study buddy, study alone, or try his hand at cheating?
He's definitely not the sort to cheat. He would look for a study buddy. Just whoever seems not the most knowledgeable in this thing. It's definitely not the kind of whoever's knowledgeable about this kind of thing. Maybe I don't want to study with you, but whoever seems like they've if they're ahead of him a bit in their studies, he'll just try to like ride their coattails and cram a little bit.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, how would you want to go about it? Perception, persuasion, intimidation, or history?
As opposed to Barnier, I'll go with persuasion.
All right.
Didn't Barnier you do this test?
He
Wouldn't
did.
this be-
Yeah, we're doing Asher.
16.
16? 16 will make it.
Technology, man, send it to the tabletop. Right here. No, I'm sorry.
You're fine. Alrighty, yeah, you find swirly glasses guy. And he'll help you.
Dingle swirly glasses.
Mm-hmm. Dingle swirly glasses.
I appreciate it, man. You know, it's these things are the only thing I really know about these things, to be sure, is that they smell.
How tall is your character?
I am, I think I'm like 6'2".
Okay.
I can just click over to the, no, 6 foot.
6 foot. Okay.
Oh.
It's like, well, at least you're not as big as a Minotaur guy. Yeah, that'll be fine. And at least you're not like that one lady that is terrifying.
Oh, you mean he just kind of motions to his head like with the horns?
Ah, between the horns, the muscles, the very presence of those two.
Yeah, I really, the one, she's scary, but I've only really heard about the other guy. He's just kind of huge.
Fair enough. But yeah, you got yourself a D4, so now let's go ahead and roll. With the exam, Utiag's layer evidence, correct multiple choice. About physical signs pointing to the presence of an Utiag. Successful DC 13 intelligence investigation check. Let's start with Moblin.
Well, my investigation is natural, so this is gonna be a mess.
Well,
That's a
I use the
sip.
DM's inspiration.
Do you have one?
Did everyone get the
I think we
inspiration for the
got one at-
session?
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
Here goes.
You don't want to be one up by.
No! I don't know the answer to this question.
Still got your
I
D4 if
should've
you want to try your.
studied.
If you want to try that.
You said I need a 13, right?
If only there was people that
Oh,
were
that's
studying and they were nearby the streets.
Only there were people I could
Alrighty.
cheat off of.
I
Utiag
need a
as
12 or 13 to pass.
yeah, you need a 13. That's right.
There's no way.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the Utiag as guardians. Successful DC charisma persuasion check.
Oh, me again? Okay.
Yep, persuasion. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, 13 on the dot.
Nice.
All right. Would you like to use your D4 so that way you can bring up that score a little bit so you don't have to do as many?
Sure.
All right.
Sounds like that's the right thing to do.
3, so 11. So you need one correct answer out of 5.
Okay.
Alrighty. Asher, you're up. Intelligence investigation check DC 13.
Okay.
Okay.
Ew, he got a 4.
That one actually said, "Thank you, technology."
Technology.
Yeah.
Would you like to use your inspiration?
Yeah, if I can do that.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Just immediately use it. Oh, 15, thank you.
There you go. Alrighty, next up is a Charisma Persuasion check, DC 13.
Okay. This one is a little better.
Let's see how they're going to do it on that.
12. Would you like to
And-
use your D4?
Yeah. I can. Gotta at least roll a something on a D4.
Mm-hmm. Custom roll pending.
That's exactly what I need.
A 1. There it is. Nice. Just a little late that time. That's fine. Alrighty, congratulations. You have aced your exam. Now, time for the recovery phase.
Fantastic.
Moblin only needs 1 correct answer out of 5. Let's do... You know what? Let's do recovery phase 1. Going to reshare this. Then go to the Utiag exam once more and scroll down, and you should be able to see recovery phase 1. All of its questions. Alright, and if you guys want to participate, for those of you that haven't done this one, if you want to participate just to have fun with it, by all means. Alrighty, Moblin, bones and Karen mixed with trash are often a strong sign that an Utiag is present, as it waits for Karen to what before eating it? A or B?
Answer's B.
Alright, answer is B.
I already passed the test.
Alright.
That's what I'm talking about.
Number 2. No matter how disgusting it might be, trash doesn't what? A. Fart. B. Sneeze. Or C. Belch.
D.
C. The correct answer is C. Belch.
That's right. It's all up in here in my coconut. I know it all the answers.
Number 3. Some spellcasters use Utiags as guardians, both to what? Their underground lairs and dispose of their enemies. A. Expand. B. Protect. C. Shelter. Or D. Cover.
B. A bloke.
Which one?
B for bloke.
Bloke. So protect. The answer is B. Protect. Nice, nice. Alrighty, a shiny treasure glinting from piles of refuse might indicate an Utiag's presence, as these blank hoard treasures from their victims. A. Aberrations. B. Monstrosity. D. Undead. C. Undead. D. Elemental. Or E. Fae.
I'll say elementals.
The answer
E.
is A. Aberrations.
No.
Alright, number 5. If a place is blank, there's a good chance an Utiag is nearby. A. Organized. B. Clean. C. Smelly. or D, disgusting?
A.
Which one?
He said C.
D for dingo.
Dingo.
Oh, D.
The answer is D, disgusting. Well done.
Out of character, I don't even know what an Otyugh looks like, and I just guessed.
They are gross.
They are very gross. 3-legged creatures with 3 tentacles, one of which has eyes. The other 2 are its defense mechanism. And also how it tears apart trash bags. Real easy.
It's garbage. It's
Mhm.
garbage monster. It's trash, man.
Trash man. Strixhaven's trash. Disposal service.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Garbage, garbage. Alrighty. Dean Augusta would say, well done, well done. Let's see here. Additionally, as a reminder, there we go. As a reminder, there is supposed to be a stage going on. So if you are looking to support your fellow students through the Play Actors Guild, be sure to pay him a visit. And that is it. You are dismissed.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you guys looking to do now?
Typical Moblin fashion. He's only going to look out for himself and go look for jobs at Bow's End Tavern.
Ah, okay.
Okay. If anything, I'll let you know like I did last time. Yeah.
Are you coming in as Ladka or are you coming in as Dutch?
Come on, Zlaka.
Alright.
I would say she's actually at the firing range.
We have a firing range?
I would assume so.
I mean, it would be the training grounds like anywhere else.
Back room, I guess. Yeah. She set up some targets and that. She got like little briefcase.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. And what about you, Asher?
Try out my new.
He would probably be headed to the Silk Ball team. See if they're training today. If they are not, he would be. He's just as a hobby. He's working on a gift to give to his mother. With the art society. It's kind of a grand project. It's not that they don't know about it, but it's more like he isn't giving them the whole details, of course.
Right.
But yeah, he would be headed to talk to the Silk Ball team first.
Okay. Yeah, in regard to the Silk Ball team, they would... One member would be there as he is doing cleanup. And just kind of a little bit of maintenance towards the equipment. I believe that would be... No, wrong folder. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, you would see Xanther. Looks like he's trying his hand with essentially helping out with the coach.
How's it going, Coach? Hey, Xanther.
Hello, what brings you here?
Oh, just seeing if we got practice or if anything's really going on around here. Just aced a test. Feeling pretty good about that.
Congrats.
There's, there's always waiting for that next game, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. As of right now, there is not supposed to be any practice as of today. Seeing as how Strixhaven wants to give the spotlight to the theater, especially for today.
Right. Do you know what their performance is? What are they putting on a play or?
They're putting on a play for comedy. I don't know exactly what all the details are. I myself don't really care too much for the theater. I prefer either the training grounds or, well, here at the stadium.
Of course. So you wouldn't know if any of the actors are funny, would you?
I hear that Cordalis always tries to keep a cheerful surroundings, his aura and everything else, I guess. But I guess at the same time, he does get a little carried away, seeing as how he was the cause for a surprise test. Yeah, it's not very appropriate to make fun of short people.
What did he do?
I don't remember the details, but he's gonna just.
Right. Well, suppose I'm gonna take a miss on that one then. Alright, I'll see you guys around. Let me know if you need anything, lifted or anyone tackled.
Fair enough, will do.
And he'll go ahead and probably. I don't. Oof, where is the thing to get out of here? It's so
Stairways
tiny.
to stairways
There
to
you
the
go. My question was gonna be if does he know if Ruru is still tasked with following him or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is
Alright.
Reroll, by the way?
What's the next thing?
Staring at Asher as he's trying to sneak away.
He's just walking through, and he's probably like doing that nonchalantly, like you're trying to not look suspicious, but you look suspicious.
Trying
He's just
not to look suspicious and therefore looking very suspicious.
yeah. So he's just walking through, walking across from the arena towards the fountain, just looking around. Nothing's going on. It's all good.
Oh my god.
Anyone near the training hall?
No one's near the training hall. I think
Alright.
Latka's pretty safe.
Oh, I was gonna say, if like he's not the one with the spooky cat, but I think Barnier and Asher probably would have crossed paths only like one other time, because like being on the Silk Ball team, I imagine the Iron Lifters are either like those frat guys that are at the games, or like because Strixhaven has one training area, they probably train there.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably would have like,
Oh, that was the guy! That huge Minotaur? They're scared of that guy?
Eh.
Weird. Softy.
probably on the way to the fountain, and just his passives are way too low, so he doesn't see you there.
Okay.
And yeah, he's good.
Would Barnier be at the training hall, or
Yeah, he would either with the Iron Lifters or just there.
Actually, the
just
doors
hear-
would actually be closed.
Oh, I'm not even supposed to be here?
Nope.
Oh.
There's a sign to the door for the day.
I can't be. So I'm not in the Iron Lifter Society, like the training room?
There's a sign on the door.
Oh, what does it say?
Closed
Yeah.
for the event.
Oh, okay.
You actually have a sign on that door, don't you?
I guess I would have gone somewhere else to test this?
That note won't stop me. I can't read.
Sorry.
Can't stop me. I can't read.
I was just like test rolling it. Like, that's what I mean. Like I was like, yeah, I will like role play the what's it there? Set up targets and stuff like that during when you guys were doing the test.
Right. Well, with how things are going for the day, today. Alrighty. You know what? Let's see what's going on over at the Bow's Ends Tavern with Moblin.
Okay, I guess I'm at the behind the building then, setting up targets.
That's fine.
Okay.
He's going to roll those dice one way or another.
Yo.
I was just rolling. If anyone's near that place, you would hear like a strange sound.
Yeah. You probably hear a pew.
His Barney's ear just flickers like, what the hell was that?
All right. Let's pan over to Moblin. What's going on, Moblin? You can see what
Moblin
looks.
is sitting at the counter,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just like got his arms on the counter, legs dangling off the stool. He's like, "Hi, Bruce. I'll take one mug with something in it. Dwarven ale.
Sure.
Make it cold and frothy."
As soon as you hear that, say that, you hear the little bitter batter.
Could you please keep it down when you say that? I keep running out because of people saying it out loud.
Alright, then we need some sort of code name for it.
Just a wee bit.
How about cactus juice?
Sounds fine.
It's the good stuff. More people just break down the door.
The good stuff.
Yeah, we can call it cactus
and
juice.
I'm looking for a... Oh, thank you. Take a big drink of his drink, and he'll have a foamy mustache, and he'll wipe it off with his sleeve. Anyways, I'm looking for a side gig. Something for fast gold. Maybe using my expertise in dispatching monsters.
Well, in regards of the portal has been closed for the war. Or the portals, I should say. So the guild hall doesn't have anything in regards of jobs that affiliates for opportunity. There's still that other job in regards of finding a card thief. But otherwise,
A card thief?
yeah.
Like a card game?
No, he has a tendency to steal a deck of cards. He stole 2 deck of cards from here, actually, recently.
That's bloody weird. What's the reward for finding him?
15 gold pieces.
Ooh, not bad. All this trouble just for a card thief?
Well, when it was experienced, I originally put it at only a couple of gold pieces. But then hearing later that he's been doing this from town to town, pretty much anywhere that he goes, it's become very prominent. So I raised it up to hopefully end that.
Right. That's the only side gig you got for me, eh, Bruce?
Yeah, I think it's mainly because everyone's kind of focused of the theater. A little bit of an event going on. A lot of students between first year to fourth year are pretty excited for it.
Should I attend it? I'm not really much for stage plays and all that kinds of things.
I'm not really up for stages either, unless if it's an arena. To which he looks up and you could just see him as he's reminiscing on his past. It's like, yeah, that was some good old days. But
What, do you know what this stage play's about?
from what I heard, it's supposed to be a comedy this time around. So pretty much a lot of, I don't know, I guess some of the students reference it as like towards like a Benny Hill.
A lot of slapstick, like they're just like pies in the faces.
Yep. The main story is supposed to be about a noble who is supposed to be going on vacation, and he treats the vacation as part of his work. And his wife is trying to teach him that that's not how vacations work. Something along those lines. I don't know. First year students are trying their hand at it. But there's other plays that are also going on as well.
What a beauty. Anyways, do you have any leads on the card thief?
Nope. At this current time.
Why? Alright then. Well, thanks, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the change.
Will do.
Mob will just leave a silver on the counter.
Alright.
And he will leave. But as he's leaving on his way out, he is going to look for suspicious people, maybe some cards on a table or just any kind of lead. He's not super like adamant about finding this card thief, but he wants to keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm. Well, besides this tavern being flooded with a bunch of dwarves, there's really no one else here. Even the normal students that come here for either like a little side music gig or other things like that, they're just not around.
Damn, everyone's going to that play then, I guess.
Right?
Nobody's here. Maybe I ought to check out that play just to see what's the big deal. Maybe they have pretty dancing ladies on stage.
Alright. Let's see. Let's pan over to the outside of the training grounds.
Alright.
So where was the play at?
It's in the Bilbioplex, towards the right wing library. You should see the
Theater.
Yeah. Let's bring the scrying orb over here. There we go.
There I am.
Alright, so you're practicing. You're getting your shots in. Let's do 3 rolls here.
Alright. Oh, okay. Just ignore the ones I did in the...
Where'd you do them at?
I did them in Avery.
Oh, that explains it. Alright, let's take a lookie. Alright, 21, 11, 15, 15, 16, and 18.
That's the damage.
Oh, that's the damage? What's your roll to hit, then?
The one above it. 16. I only fired it 3 times.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright.
Taking little notes and stuff like that.
Not bad. Let's see here. I would say after doing a couple of shots and a little bit of the ruckus, because it is fairly loud, There's a shadow standing over you.
Hmm? Oh no. Do I feel threatened by this shadow, or is this just...
It's a very familiar shadow.
I guess I turn around.
You would see Arkin.
I set up the targets and everything.
he would ask you, so doing some practicing, I see, and a very intricate slingshot that you got there.
Yes. It is a singling shot, and nothing else.
He squints his eyes at you, very menacingly.
I feel intimidated and terrified.
You feel intimidated. Okay. You would see him as he bends over and picks up a nice sized pebble. Fits in the palm of his hand. So fairly big. He's like, all right. Targets that stand still are pretty easy. How about a moving target?
All right.
What's the range on that?
40 feet.
40 feet. All right.
That's the effective range. 120 beyond that for the disadvantage.
All right. All right. So he is going to perform a throw.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have his... Actually, I should have his stats. I do have his stats. All right, sweeto. All right, so he's going to do an athletic to throw it. And every modifier aspect is going to be times 5. So equivalents of a modifier, so every 2, right?
All right.
And then you just make your shot accordingly.
All right, so whatever he rolls for athletics, divide that in half, and that's the AC for the target?
That's actually how far he throws it.
Oh, okay.
To which then you can make your shot. So there's a chance that it could go over 40 feet to where it's like, you got to shoot with disadvantage this time. The AC for it, because it's stone, I think stone is a 15.
All right.
So, all right. Double check, actually. I believe stone is a 15. It's part of the objects. And stone is a 17.
Damn.
You know what? Let's bring... You know what? Instead, let's do a wooden frisbee. A wood is an AC of 15.
All right.
So, recon accordingly on that aspect. He's going to throw it. Divide. Okay. So, athletics. Normal. 10, so 5.
Roll the hit then. Ooh.
So, yeah,
19, 27.
That'll hit. Well done. All right. Try once more.
Roll the damage. 12.
Yeah, that's going to destroy it.
Wasn't that a nice little hole through it?
Mm-hmm. All right. Next one. 24, so that'll be 14 times 5.
That is beyond the range of the pistol, I think. 14 times 5, that would be 50, no, 60 something.
70.
70. Beyond the effective
12,
range.
50.
Arkansas
Yeah, it would be 60
gunshot.
feet. It would be 60 feet. 24 divided by half times 5. 4 feet wise. So, yeah.
Alright.
So 60 feet. I believe that's still within your gun's range. Because your gun
It-
has a normal of 40,
Yeah, and then 120.
then 120. So yeah, it would just be
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Try and aim the shot there.
It just puts a lot of force into it.
13.
13. You need a 15 in order to hit it. So, nope. That is a miss.
Jot that down on little notes there.
One more.
Alright.
Normal roll. Divide by half times 5.
Holy fuck. That's
23.
still
So
that was still
20.
heavy.
So we'll say 22. So 11. That'll be 55.
I'd still be on the range. I would actually use the secondary ability of using it as an arcane focus to cast arcane flare within distance.
Okay.
I still miss.
Still miss. Arkin would tell you, well, looks like you're going to have to spend some time to figure that out some more. Otherwise, it's a neat little contraption.
Mm-hmm. That's why I gotta keep the notes there.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge is part of... What's that phrase going again? Knowing is half the battle?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it would be. Something kind of dawns on his expression, to which he kind of pulls out what looks like essentially a pocket watch.
Oh.
You look at that, and his expression would just go kind of grim. It's like, I gotta go.
Well, alright.
And he darts off. Just like sonic speed.
That's been really busy. Why didn't make me do laps around the building? Adjustments, and I call the testing for the day successful.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
All right. Let's see. Where are our other two shenanigan players? Here they are, over by the Commons Fountain. What are we doing here? You see plenty of civilians that are just walking around doing their own business.
I think Asher is like, he's literally just gone over to the fountain and taken a seat, and he's probably like thinking of what to do next. Like he's, I could work on my art project, I could go and study some things, I could look into dragon turtles, and probably while he's organizing his thoughts, he's taken one of his daggers and he started spinning it in his hands. He's just spinning it and spinning it, and probably a couple of times after spinning it, it ignites. And so it's this flaming dagger. He's just... While he's thinking of... He's just sitting there on the edge of the fountain doing this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's your passive perception? 10?
It's, yeah, 10.
Okay. And Ruru, I'm pretty sure, has got a 14. Fair enough.
But yeah, he would be thinking of what to do next. He's probably going to go into the Mystic Arcane shop to look for some crystals to work into his art project. But he's, at this very second, he's just sitting here spinning a dagger on fire.
Alright. Ruru. Ruru.
Oh, anyone there?
He's probably muted himself. Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Alright. Well, pass it on accordingly to where... Alright, yeah. As you're sitting there and you're contemplating, I'll say that from looking out into a distance a little bit, You can see a child talking with his mother. It's like, can we go to the theater, Mom? No, son, not today. Aw, but it's supposed to be the special event. Sorry, child, we have too much that we have to do. Aw. And they continue walking around. Looks like they're doing some shopping.
I was
Well, could go see this play. It does seem that they're gonna. We'll probably check that out. But I'd take a look around and see if I see Ruru.
Go ahead, give me a perception check.
It's like that, like taking in, like, not persuasion, perception.
Yeah, perception.
Like taking in the world again, like after after being lost in thought for a bit.
I'm pretty sure with a 10 you'd probably be able to spot her, unless if she's actively trying to hide.
I have active disadvantage at all times for stealth.
Yeah, her stealth is a 5. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that you would see her. That's her passive.
Okay. It's just.
Hey.
You just kind of wait over to the Mystic Arcane shop, and it's just kind of like spinning, sheath the dagger.
Okay.
Like that slow, deliberate stand, just like stand up. And I'm gonna go in here now.
I wonder what his art project is.
If Ruru has been watching Asher as close as part here, you would know that it would be a sword. There is what appears to be a partly metal, partly glass hilt of a sword. On display in his room.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't like how you say nanny cam Asher.
Wow.
What?
It's more along the line of he's gonna be fine. If he needs me, I'll be here. He's got
Gotcha.
it.
It's just not as close as the Minotaur.
The Minotaur, on the other hand, as well, for some reasons.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. He would come in here and he's like gonna slip in, and yeah, it's very pretty in here. But he would be looking for specifically either a tiger's eye or an amber.
A tiger eye or amber. That's part of spell components?
No, just essentially for decoration. He's not really going to use them for like an in-game thing. It is for the art project.
For the art project. So, tiger's eye or an amber. All right. Yeah, he would. I think he would have something like that. Price for those. Let's see. The amber would be.
The amber's going to be significantly more than the tiger's eye,
Yeah.
since tiger's eye is just petrified wood.
I think the tiger eye. Well, it's also made out of marble too. Is the one that I'm thinking of. Is going to be worth 35 gold pieces, while the sapphire is more of the 65 gold pieces.
He'd get the tiger's eye, and mainly he would be looking for one that he could it's one that would be big enough to like slot in a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah, it would
I'd say either of those would be be able to do that for you.
go ahead and purchase that.
Okay.
Oh boy, sneeze. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I did copper. Okay. So thank you very much. It'll go to pretty use.
Alrighty. Well, I'm glad to do some assistance for you, is what Groff would say.
Think, yeah, with giving Groff his money. I think they probably like loosely talk shop about crystals, like because he can glass blow them and being like having fire magic, he's like really accustomed to just making this stuff. So they probably talk shop loosely, but he would go out and
Alright. While you're doing that, Ruru.
I'd probably just pop in there enough to tell Asher I'll be in the cafe if needed. I have seemed to misplace my phone.
your bow.
Phone.
Phone. Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna be in my room working on a project. Let me know if you're going to that play thing. I'm really not one for stage plays or high comedy, but let me know if you're going.
You?
Otherwise, as you are making your way there, Ruru, you do come across Zenther. Or Zaner. Sorry.
There's so many.
The little angry one.
No. The other what I believe Ruru would know as another fellow mercenary.
Yeah, the little angry one.
Oh.
Who's always looks like he's in a bad mood. 24/7.
That one? Or are you on your phone?
I'm on my phone.
Fair
sitting
enough.
in a car.
Yep. Alright. But yeah,
Red out, white hair.
Yeah, he's got red. White hair, dark skin.
Yeah, I think I remember that one.
Yeah.
What he looks like.
But otherwise, he would call you out and Ruru, how's business?
Shockingly wonderful, currently.
Will you be attending the theater?
Are you?
I was asked to go.
By a love interest. Girlfriend.
By the entertainer.
I see. Boyfriend.
That is besides the point. From what I hear, theater is supposed to be packed full. So I was asked to go and just sit in and watch. You should probably attend too. I hear that the theater is to die for.
Is that first year going to be in there?
From my understanding, all 4 years students are supposed to be attending. It's supposed to be their main event. There's only a few students, I guess, that are not going to be attending as they are trying to catch up with their studies. Fair enough. But as for everything else... Oh, also, did you hear about Professor Lang?
No.
Apparently she has resigned from Strixhaven.
Yeah, I think I heard that a couple weeks ago, actually.
Yeah. It's been a little bit of the talk. She's gone MIA.
And here I thought you were gonna say she got obliterated by some skeleton or something.
Oh, with Professor Lang, I think she's more capable than that. But...
Yeah, but real funny.
I guess there's also high security going on over in Witherbloom. The Witherbloom College.
Is that one new?
No, that one's fairly new, I think. The campus, I guess, has been very much on the high alert. So they're not even letting majority of students in, even for second and third years, let alone first.
Let me guess, you have a funny feeling about this little theatrical play. Something drastic's gonna happen.
Whether drastic happens or not, I'm more curious myself with Witherbloom. Because supposedly, if memory serves, seeing as how Professor Lang is a dryad, Witherbloom would essentially be her home.
Oh.
If you find her, please do let me know.
I guess. I guess.
Good. I'll be sure to send word in regards of some work your way as compensation, if that's all right with you.
Yep, that one's fine.
Of course. And then he would essentially take his leave. Latka, I believe you have entered the scene.
Yeah, I entered the scene. I was actually heading to the Mystic Arcanum for acquiring a. I'm trying to think. They're probably like an orb or something like that for the rod I wanted to craft. There, the prototype rod.
Alright. Groff, I believe, would have an orb that he would be selling. Are you looking for a type of power orb, or are you looking for a type of just arcane orb?
Probably a little bit of arcane orb. Nothing too over the top. Something I can put on the top of a very rod.
Okay, so for a rod.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Rod. What does it even look like? Oh, okay. Wondering what it looked like.
Essentially, for a orb for a rod would be about 9 gold pieces.
All right. 9 gold pieces. 12. There we go. And over the 9 gold pieces, acquire my.
Alrighty. Is there anything else that you desire from Graf's Mystica King shop?
Oh, I handed in the notes on the arcane phone.
Okay. Good, good, good. Alrighty. Now, if you don't mind, I do have to be closing shop soon.
Oh? Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of the shops have been closed down today.
Yes.
Any reason?
Why, there's an event going on at the theater, and I would like to attend.
Alright. Huh. Sort of event going on in the theater?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting enough.
Some people are talking that some of the play acts are of comedy. Some of them are doing drama. Others are doing, well, even musical. My favorite one that I'm hoping that they'll do is the kazoo. It's a fun little thing.
Alright. Definitely take a look. Lock our heads out.
Alrighty.
And thank you for the business. I do thank him again for how much gold did I have to spend on the item that I crafted? But I did say I stopped here for the supplies for it.
For the item you crafted?
The laser pistol.
The laser pistol.
I got the metal work for it.
Yeah. I don't know at the moment. That one slipped my mind. I was doing other things. Other things with Foundry and such.
Like maybe 50 gold?
Yeah, let's go with that.
There we go. Gold spent. And 3 pounds of steel. We got our shell out of it. Luckily, the Art Mystic Arcanum.
Mm-hmm.
Orb hand. For the jacket, just puts that in. Gone.
Mm-hmm.
Close up her jacket.
Alright. Where's
I guess
Moblin?
I would know. Oh, sorry.
I'm just wondering where's Moblin.
Yeah. What would
Mob
Moblin-
made his way to the theater.
Oh, you already made it to the theater.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I have this fake. Why do I have this aching feeling that there's going to be like a bomb or something in the theater? Just goes off with
Bomb. Wow.
Mob's ready to start smashing people with pianos if that were to happen.
Whole piano upside the head.
Mm-hmm.
blue one.
Alrighty, so Ruru is in the cafe. Asher and Latka are both also outside of the Mystic Arcane. And I do believe that both of you would see each other.
Sure, right?
Hey, Leica.
What brings you out and about today?
Oh, I was looking for this, and he was sort of, he would present the, tiger's eye. I'm using it in a little art project of mine.
Well,
But I guess I'm kind of just looking for something to do. Everyone seems to be going to this play, and I'm really not one to be cooped up in a theater with a bunch of people watching people tell bad jokes.
I thought about going to it, to be honest. Seems like everyone else is there. Then, I finished up some testing and stuff like that. I would go to either go to Bosun Tavern.
That test about those things, I don't think I've ever seen one of those before, but a drink to get rid of them does sound okay.
What drink?
Long as it's not alcohol.
Oh, come on, alcohol's not bad.
I think I'll actually roll for this one because I don't think it's a natural stat anyway. Terrible.
What, your con's low or something?
It's inside. Well, it's not about not that. So
Interesting. Everyone keeps saying that. How?
he would kind of open his hands, and they both ignite.
What am I supposed to do about this? I don't know what happens if I drink alcohol and then go to use my powers and then explode, or building explodes, or things explode.
I mean, I guess alcohol is flammable. That I'm pretty sure I've seen dragonborns drink alcohol.
He's not a
And
dragon.
they don't. Fair enough. I'm just saying, like, dragonborns that breathe fire don't explode. And I've seen fire genasties drink alcohol and they don't explode.
Do they go into a rage and attack their friends?
I mean, sure, if you can't handle your alcohol. They're all different types of drunks if you think about it. The tired drunk, the angry drunk, the happy drunk, clumsy drunk.
Over the table, his constitution is okay. It's not that he couldn't handle a drink. You would genuinely get the sense that he's afraid that he will set things on fire.
I mean, just pace yourself. To be honest, when it comes to drinking, it's less about getting drunk, more like hitting the buzz. When you hit the buzz, that's probably a good time to stop drinking alcohol. Unless your objective is to get drunk.
So it's more about the journey than it is the destination.
More or less. And there's like all sorts of different flavored drinks you can try out.
Huh.
I ain't no wine expert or anything like that, but you know, different alcohols have different flavors and all that stuff.
Just before he speaks, he probably inhales to speak and then turns to look at the door of the Fire Gel Cafe. Is Ruru just like on cue standing?
No.
He's come to expect that at this point, so he looks.
No, I will let you know with both of your perceptions of 10, you can hear what sounds like shouting from in there.
I wonder what's going on in the fire jolt.
I don't know, but I don't like it. I suppose we're going in here first.
What's going on? I feel pretty bad because like Moblin's at the theater, meanwhile we're investigating it. Something going on in the fire jolt.
Oops. And from what you can see, it looks like Ruru and Alana are in a fight. You hussy!
Wait,
how dare you come back to my cafe?
I'm gonna start throwing copper coins at her.
It's legitimately a cat fight. They're like fighting.
Okay. Okay, wait. I'm sure there is an actual explanation for this. Please, let's not pull hair and throw coins.
Like it just takes a seat. I have no idea how to stop this.
Asher's like he's trying to break it up. He's trying.
You see Locka pull out some bonbons there. Pack of bonbons there she's been eating.
No.
What's going on with you two?
Oh my goodness. So let's see here. The only thing that's really between them is really the counter, and now with Asher being there, doing that. Alana would say, I've told you this many times, and I'll gladly tell you again. You have been banned from the cafe.
Too bad. So sad.
I mean, what did she do to get banned from the cafe? And there's stuff in there, bonbon in my mouth.
What'd she do? What did she do? Why don't you show them, Ruru? The indecent quality.
The what?
Are you, I'm thinking, like, are you just a really bad cook?
She's gonna slowly turn around and goes, I don't cook.
Referring to your
What does
cantrip.
she mean by that?
Again.
Oh, fuck, your coffee cantrip.
I remember specifically having to pay almost over 100 platinum pieces because of that incident. How many customers do you recall doing that to them?
What did you, like, what exactly did you do? Like, what, did you break one of the machines inside the cafe or something? I'm very confused. What's going on?
At least 10.
Yeah. 10. 10.
10 of what?
Broke 10 of their machines?
Something like that. Just so that way she can perfect her magic. Successful, sure, granted. But that is besides the point. At my expense.
That's a lot of money to burn. 100 platinum, that's about 1,000 gold, and that's about 10,000 silver, and that's 100,000 copper.
Look at you that can do quick math.
Yeah, both of us would be looking at you with a straight face, like, really?
Asher's like he's like stepped back a step now that they're not
Money's
like
money.
swinging and grabbing, but he's like still standing there. He's just like, oh no, this is not gonna still pop off.
I mean, if you broke a bunch of your stuff, why didn't you just, get legal? Oh, yeah, what's the word I'm looking for here? Take legal actions against Viru.
I did, and you know what she done? She skipped town. Just to come
she's here
back as a
now.
mercenary.
There's certain holes that protect.
I feel like, is she, like... I still think you still could take legal actions.
I'm gonna have to skedaddle.
Okay,
Just catch me up on what I miss.
fair enough.
Viru's like, time to leave.
Boom.
Wow. I mean,
Back to Barnier's room she goes.
I'm assuming it's,
Yeah, just like, yep, time to go take a nap. See ya.
I
Near's
do
just
ask
like,
her,
okay.
was this like recently, or is this like sometime way back when?
Oh, this was way back when.
So the repairs and that already been done?
Yeah.
I mean, I still feel like you can take legal actions.
Not while she's a mercenary.
What, she's protected or something?
Yep.
There are certain holes in the rules that protect mercenaries.
That just sounds like a terrible like system within Strixhaven.
Yeah, well, she has to be available for call. Can't pay up until then, but...
I mean, legal action would be sending her the bill of repairs.
Yeah.
And again, it's been a good while.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said.
I'm just gonna press to digitate, like her hair, like fixed, just like. There you go.
I believe that's a touch nice spell. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's got a range of 10 feet.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Yeah.
Finish off the bag of bonbons there. Well, I've been hearing about like this thing going on about this whole theater play stuff.
Oh, yeah. That is yeah, that's something else that's going on.
Any recommendations?
For...
What shows to check out?
Well, this is supposed to be an all-day thing. There's supposed to be 2 main ones for today.
So the best way to check out on it is just to head to the theater itself.
I would imagine so. They got all sorts. I hear they're also providing some music.
Mm.
They usually do pretty good.
Oh, how's Whistling Willie anyway? He's still doing all right.
Well, he's come by every now and again just to have some drinks.
And what about the one that eats the butter?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Fair enough.
I've had to raise my prices because of that.
Heck, at least it's not my brother Fudge.
I don't want to know who that is.
I've talked about him before. Okay, so if you see a
I don't want to know who that is.
5'5", extra wide green fella.
I will cast silence on you.
I'm just warning you. Make sure to get campus security and try to get him out of here before he eats you stock.
Fair enough.
Well, you have a good day. The next day, Fudge somehow ends up in Strixhaven, comes to her store. Just walks through just now starts eating out on everything. It's like, it's like, ah!
Oh my goodness.
There's over like a bag of gold or whatever, though. But anyway, I'm heading to the BB up next.
Mm-hmm.
I will never stop talking about my like weird brothers.
Right.
Each one has a weird, funny quirk. Oh, to the theater.
To the theater. Alrighty, and what of Asher?
He still isn't the type to go be cooped up in a theater with a bunch of people, and so he's probably gonna go and head to his dorm to work on his art project.
I feel like they're metagame wise. I feel like that's where the plot is.
It is. It's not that that's not where the plot is, but it's the way that the character works. It's not, it makes sense that if something were to happen at the theater, he would be coming to it rather than have already been there.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Alrighty. Let's see here. Save zone. There we go.
I guess Locke's looking around, seeing if Dutch is at the theater, but I guess he's busy at the moment.
Like Barnier's door is just open and Ruru's just like, just like sprawled out, just like, this is where you're fucking. This is where you're at.
I gotta come here with Dutch. Oh, was that about Barnier?
Nice. It was just funny. He also has a solo room, so like if his door was open, our Asher would just go by, and it's like Ruru's just sprawled out in his bed, like, "Fuck it, this is where Ruru goes." Like we don't see her.
Mm-hmm.
Sprawled all over freaking Barnier's bed. Jesus. Was she like incredibly thirsty? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a mighty thirst. What only you can quench.
Very specific. Alrighty. Let's see here.
Locke would come over.
I believe, unless Moblin is trying to actively hide, I think Latka would see Moblin.
It's like,
Well, is the theater dark? Have they dimmed the lights?
No, not really. Not as of yet. Looks like everyone's either getting into their seats or getting ready. I think you can be able to see what looks like a few students are in the backstage just prepping for stuff.
I guess Locke.
Mob is in the. Oh,
What?
sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna just say, like, is there like a little pamphlet for the like all the quote unquote programs and or like plays going on?
Yeah, there would be.
Locke would like look through them all.
Mob's in the back row on the aisle seat, watching all the entrances and exits.
All right. I think he would probably. Let's see here. Yeah, with that being the case, you probably would see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would probably see Latka then.
Mm-hmm. And Mob might even be standing on his chair.
Fair enough.
Just because he's so short, if he was sitting in his chair, he might not be able to see.
Can I like Barnier would be like NPC security with Moblin. He's just like he's here, but he's also like checking the entrances and doorways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have something to deal with, so I gotta step away for a second.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But yeah, you can see what looks like a, towards the left side, there's an orchestra pit, what's known as the orchestra pit. We got the main stage, we got the backstage that's going on, and the backstage is pretty actually bare, or not bare. It's open where you can see a lot of props and everyone's just kind of setting up for it before moving the curtain around. But otherwise you can see can see all sorts of like wooden cutouts between like a 6-foot tall scepters made of aluminum. It's gem with quote unquote gems. Anybody who is part of the guild, the drama guild, would know that those gems are made of shiny glass.
Jeweler's kit. I have jeweler's proficiency in jeweler's kit, so
Yeah,
I don't know if that would help.
Yeah, that would help, I would say. It's like those have an extra shine to them. Yeah, those are fake. Those are just props.
Locke will be like, that makes sense. If they were the real deal, then damn, like that'd be too expensive for the drama club's budget.
Mm-hmm. You would also see wooden cutouts of random elemental spells. So like a firebolt or like a ghostly hand. Just stuff like that.
Huh.
Think of pretty much all the cantrips list, and there's probably a cutout for that.
their School of Magic, their drama club doesn't use minor illusions. Heck, if they're on, they have the freaking projection crystals.
These
Then
are
again,
also for students who struggle with basic magic.
makes like I would, yeah. I'm not critiquing. I'm just a little like. I thought that would be like one of the major things they'll be learning from the theater club is those spells type of thing
Oh,
to help
yeah.
with the spells and magic.
Mm-hmm. You would also see what looks like jars that are just filled with glitter.
That's a lot of glitter.
12 jars to be precise. And they're big jars. Towards the very back, you can see what looks like a large wooden cutout of a ship.
Huh. Neat.
And of course, without a ship, you gotta have waves, right? Painted waves. Towards the side, you can also see wheels. What looks like three big, medium-sized creatures of wooden cutouts of an owlbear, a basilisk, and a chimera.
Alright.
You can see a bunch of people there getting ready. You can see two groups, one that's by himself, but another group that is a group of three that are equipped with kazoos. It looks like they're doing a little bit of practice with them. Oh, let's see. With that going on and everything else, this is a relationship encounter. Who would you like to sit with? You can see all the NPCs accordingly. Would you like me to list them off?
Oh, those NPCs. Sure.
There's Quintilius. There's Xanther. Greta. Rosie. Cordalis. Larine. Talana. Grayson. Rabina. Savadri. Aurora. Rampart. Melathorn. Let's see. There's Javanish. Nora. Drazimir. Mina Lee. Uzmatak. And a personal favorite. One that Latka would see to the distance. Felicia Fang.
Neat.
You would also see a bunch of other professors between all sorts of schooling. And including like Arkan. Let's see.
One would not see Osgear the Reconstructor, would they?
No, actually, as far as that I've read up on him, I don't think so, considering how big he is. But you can see what looks like floating crystals that are just hanging above the ceiling as well. Or, yeah, up on the ceiling.
Oh. I'm assuming those are, what do you call them? The very, like, magic item you called the, no, I can't remember what it's called, actually. My brain's farting. Yeah, it's
basically a camera for scrying.
The scrying orbs, thank you. Little scrying orbs. Sadly, Laka would be like, wishing to have come here with Dutch. To be honest.
Okay. Would Dutch be interested?
Probably.
Alright, then I guess Dutch would be there. What about you, Moblin?
Who do I want to sit by?
Yeah. Or
I was
who
here
would you
first.
hope? Yeah, who would you were hoping for?
Ooh.
We got Greta the dwarf, Rosie the gnome, Quintilius, a human, Xanther, the fire genasi, Cordalis, the elf. I think he's a wood elf, if memory serves. Larine, a human. Talana, also human. Grayson, who's also human. Rabina, also human. Savadri, a owlin. Aurora, a dampire. Rampart, Loxodon. And Melathorn, dryad. Let's see. We also have Javanish, who's also an owlin. Nora, who is human. Drazomir, who's a minotaur. Mina Lee, human. And Uzmatok, orc. Then we got. Then we also have like Felicia Fang, as I think if memory serves, she's a legitimate vampire.
Moblin. I don't know if Moblin has any real history with any of these characters. That being said, he would opt to not sit by anybody too big. And he came here hoping to see some pretty ladies dancing on stage, so I suppose if one sat next to him, that would make him pretty chipper.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Dutch is next to Cordalis and Talana due to the fact that the previous adventure they had together.
Dutch.
You would also spot
Okay.
Aka and call her over.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Let's see. I think... Oh.
We would have a row.
I think Rabina would probably come over to introduce herself to you, Moblin.
Oh. Row over here. Oh, Rabina?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I remember Rabina.
And here's a picture of her.
She's a human.
Yep.
Who casts magic. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oops. I believe that Moblin would know that she is a student of Silverquill. She is a first-year student. You would also know that when Rabina walks into a room, people always take notice of her presence.
Isn't Rabina the one that was involved in the frogs?
Yeah, she was. She is also a valued member of the Play Actors Drama Guild.
Yeah, she introduces. I'll just say,
Oh, good day, Rubina. Aren't you stoked to watch this stage play?
To watch it, I am actually going to be in the orchestra pit this time around. Later tonight, I actually plan on doing... Yeah. Later tonight, I actually
So
plan
you
on...
play instruments?
Yes, I do.
Sorry, continue.
Later tonight, I plan on actually taking part in one of the play acts.
Well, good luck up on stage then. As we say, break a leg.
Right.
And if you are a performer, does that mean you are a bard?
Uh, kinda. I guess you could say a bard, but I mean, if you're talking about fighting styles, I'm more of the paladin-esque, paladin trainee, if you will.
Right then. Well, I'm just going to sit back here and keep an eye on the stadium and the theatre. With this many people around, you never know when one of them's going to start acting iffy, you know?
Do you think something will happen tonight or during the event?
It's not impossible.
True.
I'm just not going to be caught with my pants down, so to speak.
That's fair. That's honestly fair. Alright. And with that being the case then, she would tell you that, well, hope to see you maybe afterward, and maybe we can hang out sometime.
Oh, Moblin's like shade turns kind of greener.
Right, yeah. We could hang out after work. I could maybe buy you a drink.
Sounds fun. And then she would take off. Go ahead and put 1 point in relationship with Rabina. Alright. Latka and Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
Is that in Discord? Is that a Discord thing?
You can put it right into your character notes.
Yeah, I did the same thing with Dutch the other day.
Yeah.
Character notes.
It was yeah.
Alright.
Dutch called her over. Not
Yep.
could have been happy. Getting around.
Alright, let's add her to stage so that way Moblin knows what she looks like as well.
All right.
All right.
Talana, and I believe it's also Cordalis, the wood elf.
Cordalis? Yeah, he's currently up on stage doing some prep work right now. Looks like he's dressing himself up to be of a, this time around, more breastplate prop. And between Dutch and Latka, you both can tell that is a legitimate prop made of foam. It's got a nice shine to it. It's close, but it could use some more oil to pull it off.
A little bit of more oil. Probably using a thin sheet of. The pin might help it out a bit more too.
Otherwise, Talana would come over. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Talana. So, yeah, I would assume that she was the one that kind of brought him to this, like told him about Cordalis and the play and all that stuff.
Probably. We can go with that.
So, can you run me by again what the play is going to be about?
There's all sorts. There's the orchestra pit that's going to have an opportunity to play some wonderful music during the breaks. And they'll also be cycling out as well between play ones and play first, second, and fourth plays, I guess. And but otherwise, the stage-wise, there's supposed to be some comedy. There's supposed to be some kazoo, because that seems to be the little bit of the attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the fourth years that are looking to more so make fun of them, because, well, they did the same thing.
Hopefully you don't get too heckled.
Oh, I would imagine. Otherwise, there's, from what I hear, there's supposed to be a little story going on between a I think a nobleman who was supposed to be put on a trip by his wife, and I guess he took his work with him or something along those lines, and he's trying to learn. It's supposed to be a comedy aspect of it, so expect a lot of tropes of being oblivious.
Sounds fun enough. A lot of guys like, yeah, oblivious.
What about you, Latka?
Oh, well, I just heard there was a big play going on. I gotta pull up the little pamphlet there. Everyone was like, all the stores are closed. Or closing.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured to see what the whole hullabaloo there
Yeah.
going on.
I also heard that Groff was supposed to be here. He was, according to rumors, he was really excited about it. I guess he got his days mixed up and came in a day early.
Oh, that's a shame. Is he going to be able to make it?
Oh, yeah. It was, I'm trying to remember. According to the rumors, Cordalis had to let him know that that it was supposed to be today, not yesterday. I guess he was right there with Pop and a drink and popcorn in hand. And I guess he waited there a good hour just watching an empty stage with a few students that were discussing. He's like, "What's going on?"
Really like theater, him. Speaking about Cordalis, I've noticed that he's got a bit more confidence on his shoulder. Must have come handy after dealing with what we went through.
Yeah, it does seem like that. Maybe he's getting a little used to things now that he's been pushed.
Mm-hmm. Wish it was a lot more safer, though, to be honest. But I can see the positive sides of it.
True. I mean, it was an interesting experience.
Mm-hmm.
Still wasn't able to find a whole lot of information about that. Besides, I guess it was a war that ended in ruin.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how that all went down there. Any of the teachers good with the idea of time magic?
Time magic is not out of the possibilities, but it is mostly reserved for 3rd and 4th year students.
I'm not gonna lie, that was the past, and that was the world I came from. I wasn't born on Neperon, of course. I'm from Warren, actually. They have their own academy, actually. Balamora.
Oh.
Founded by the 3 heroes of legend.
Oh.
There's even a religious sect for them. That's how famous they became.
Interesting.
Yeah. Though if I had to compare the two schools together, I would definitely say Strixhaven's got one up on old Bellamora.
Think so?
Bellamora is more on the practical skills. I mean, to teach and train adventurers, rather than just, where Strixhaven has got a wider variety for all students.
Mm-hmm. Well, is Bellamore Academy connected with other colleges?
It's primarily by itself, though they do take in a decent amount of students around the world.
That's not bad then, technically. Especially for them by themselves. Compared to Strixhaven, that has, 5 dedicated colleges, and then the main campus here as the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So, for them being by themselves, that's not necessarily bad. But it does limit. Maybe they should expand on that.
Probably. My old man has also thought about helping out here and there with Bellamora.
Interesting.
He's a graduate from there. Staying with my older brother.
Nice. I'm sure your family is quite lovely.
Yeah, they can be. Lucas can be a bit of an airhead at times, but he's got a good head on his shoulders. Decent leader. He's gonna be the head of the family one of these days. Though I do pity the poor bastard, just a little.
Sounds like a little bit similar to Quintilius.
Oh,
He keeps a serious face when it comes to play acting, but he's got his ties as well, coming from his noble background.
mm-hmm.
Or, well, some people consider it noble, some people not so much. But, you know, there's always a noble who will consider a lesser noble not a noble. Yeah. Thankfully, in a way, I don't have to deal with that coming from the church itself. So, but that is besides. I hope you two are ready for for the theater.
I'm looking forward to it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It should be lots of fun.
What's Latka thinking?
She is thinking of many things. The fun she'll have at the theater, the moment she'll have with Dutch. She's pretty, like, a bit on the happier scale of things at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, she's like probably be thinking, like, back in her head, like, I should have wore something nicer than my flak jacket.
Barnier's probably seated with Greta.
Barnier's seated with Greta. Okay, what Barnier do?
Oh, he while he was after like the whole like the guard, not the guard phase, but like after he sort of like clocked that Moblin is like sat down, he'll go and he'll take a seat next to her, and it's not that he's not one for these kind of things. He's more like used to like, we all have to go, so be here anyway. But could he like not what is the I'm trying to think of what they would be, like sunflower seeds? Like what? Yeah, could he druid craft sunflower seeds?
Not for consumption, but yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, it does. Okay, so never went with that one. But no, he would probably be discussing the show, talking about, sort of like, who's gonna be in it, what, the inner working details of it, and he too is more notably, like, despite his normally chipper kind of self, he is a bit more on the head held high sort of side, being with her here.
Right. Moblin, because you have a 12, I do believe that you can also hear this conversation as well from this part. Hey, did you hear the rumor that one of the students put up a request for moondrop flowers?
Did he hear that? Will you heard that?
Do you recall? Do you think that Barnier has recalled that?
Yeah, I did. I was quite interested to take quite interested to take them up on that, but I must say it is kind of tempting just to simply see about this flower.
Yeah. I asked around, and I came across Professor Entertainer, who told me about it. Or told me more about it. Apparently, there is a cave that is closed that only opens if you have someone dear to your heart that you are thinking about. That's the only way to get to it.
So someone dear to your heart you're thinking about, huh? That's quite the unique way to open a cave.
Yeah. From what I also remember, there's supposed to be a hill with a fairly big tree and stars as well. It's like the perfect place for stars, I guess.
It seems like quite that would I
Everything okay, Barnier?
he just kind of like after like sputtering for a moment, he would probably like look over to this weasel that he has still, this stoat he still has resting on his shoulder, and he just takes a deep breath. Just
And this weasel's looking at you and going up and down real fast with its eyebrows. Boing, boing.
he just goes, perhaps I would be quite interested to take a sojourn to this location, not only to collect the reward, but do you be interested in going with me, Greta?
I dare say so.
It just seems like, well, quite, not only quite the journey, but quite the destination to find.
Yeah, definitely sounds enticing.
Perhaps we could choose a day where we don't have, say, a test, or we aren't particularly busy here at the academy.
That's fair.
I mean, what with the iron lifters and all, I'm not saying, of course, you don't have your own agenda and things to do.
Oh, I'm pretty sure everyone's got their own agenda one way or another.
There is this, like, felt beat of silence when she says that.
Damn. Oh, Moblin.
He just goes, yes, I'm sure they all do.
Mm-hmm. Also, rumor has it, I don't know if this is true or not, but someone's been sneaking into your dorm room.
Someone? Who?
I don't know. I haven't seen her. I've just only heard that it's supposedly a female going into your room. Tall, with horns. Slender, with quite the bust.
And I think even if Greta was like expecting like the excited like ooh, it's dread like that comes over, he's just like, that why? Suppose I will have to lock my door more often than not.
Right.
But
To which you would hear a voice from your familiar. I think she's got a key.
he says mentally, that is more disturbing than you know. and he would definitely like, in kind of making it like he's just petting the stoat for a second, he just says, "We are going to need to find way to perhaps secure my bedchambers from interlopers. I did not think I would have to worry about such a thing."
Agreed. Is what your
However-
familiar would tell you.
However, this is entirely different, as he goes back to say, "So, outside of necessary visitors to my own bed, this flower, once it is received, was there a particular time limit that was given as to when it should be returned?"
I don't think so. There was no real details on that. It was just requested by a
I
fellow
feel
student.
I feel that this student and the professor might be quite pleased. I feel that we are quite capable in simply retrieving a flower.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine so.
Just retrieving flower. And there is like it's like that like getting lost in the thoughts while he just like smiles and his head like tilts a little bit, just retrieving a flower.
All right. Okay, then. Let's see here. Go ahead and write on your thing one relationship point with Greta. Barnier.
It's a good thing that I can just get to the character sheets.
Right.
Just like, I'm sorry. It's just the thought of like Barnier's blanket's gotta be huge, so like Ruru's just like, this one blanket.
Oh, alright. And with that being the case, let's see here. Oop, wrong one. Let's remove them from the stage. And for back to Moblin. You do see a person who does come in. I mean, there's all sorts of different people, sizes, and stuff like that, but this guy is sticking out like a sore thumb for you. Mainly because he's probably the only one who has a bonehead shoulder of a skull. And he is making his way up, and because you said that you were going to sit in the very back, he is actually making his way to the very back. And he does sit down next to you. And this is the picture of what he looks like.
I'll give him a bit of side eye.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. He would... let's see. I think he would return. I'm pretty sure he would return the favor of the side eye.
Moblin's gonna go like,
Look at him.
and then look towards the entrances and exits.
Mm-hmm. Oops. And from there, the lights begin to dim, the doors begin to close. And you can see Quintilius, who takes the front stage. I don't know if everyone has seen Quintilius, but just in case, let me bring his picture up for you.
All right.
And he would speak out to everyone, to the entire audience, including you, saying, "Greetings and welcome, everyone. We are so glad that you could make it in today's event. In addition, we also want to give a special thanks to Professor Entertainer for providing us some extra opportunities to expand on our capabilities." To which you can see a blue flame burst around next to Quintilius, and there you see Professor Entertainer with a top hat and essentially a tux with a rod, holding onto a rod. Greetings. Let's see here. There we go. A lot of people in this crowd would be essentially clapping, and Professor Entertainer would say that I am delighted for the school to have such a form of entertainment, and I hope it is entertaining for everyone here. Enjoy the specials, enjoy the delights, enjoy your stay, even for next tonight. And with a tap of his cane, a blue flame bursts around him as he disappears. Quintilius, just kind of a little bit shocked and looking around, is like, all right. And with that, we are going to be starting our event with the kazoo bands. We hope you all enjoy, and we shall begin. Alrighty. Now, seeing as how we didn't really have any players that chose
Theater.
the theater, so it's like, okay. So in summary, it's actually a little mini game. So if you guys want to participate in it, just the what if aspect, and just take a form of maybe one of the students.
Sure.
And use your own stats. You can do that.
Sure.
Oh. It's a good thing that the turtle is also a fire dancer.
Alright. So, for those that are part of it, you can choose Quintilius. You can choose... I'm trying to remember all of them. Cordalis is one of them.
I'll be Cordalis.
Okay. Let's see. We got Aurora. And then we got Rabina. And I think on the top of my head, and who's Matak? No, they're not. They wouldn't be part of that. So I believe that's it. Between the orchestra pit and for those that are directly as actors, as mentioned in them.
All right.
I might be missing one, but 4 should be enough.
All right.
All right. Latka wanted to do Cordalis.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, why not? I'll take Quintilius. His face is stupid.
All right. Moblin.
What are we doing to these people?
Basically, you use your character sheet, but you're going to use them as part of the avatar, just so that way you can participate with the mini game in it.
Yeah, because like no one picked the drama, the drama club. Everyone's like, Dutch was part of the the Ancient Language Society or Dead Language Society, and Laka was entrepreneurs.
I have
Mobs us out in the streets grinding.
got iron lifters. I have art. I have silk ball, and that's it.
Yeah. Players chose what they wanted, but this is one of those little potholes. It's like, there's nothing really for it, so it's like, all right, let's do the whole avatar aspect. Use your character sheet accordingly, and then we'll just use them and see kind of how the results are. So for you, Moblin, which one of these two would you use as the avatar aspect? Rubina?
I guess Rubina.
Fair enough. All right. So, going through onto here, I gotta back up a little bit. There are 3 aspects. So we'll do like essentially a best 2 out of 3 here. I think is how we'll do this. There'll be a performance check for music instruments. There'll be another performance check for acting. And then we can do reading through my notes. Yeah, a lot of it's actually pretty much through the performance aspect. Okay. There is a possibility for a insight if you want them to come in as like a monster and just see how well they do. So, looks like 1 insight and 2 performances.
All right.
And yeah, let's see here. You know what? Let's do monsters versus heroes. So who would like to try their hand as a monster aspect?
I think Quintilius would probably do it because he's the serious one.
All right.
I mean, unless like you want like the serious hero.
That's up to you guys. Go ahead and, kind of discuss on it, because we have pretty much a play style that's going on. First act is hero versus monster. We'll have Aurora here be the damsel in distress, if you will. So somebody plays support. Another person plays the baby dragon. Let's say that. And then we also, have the heroic knight.
I believe it's Cordalius.
Rubina is the hero.
All right.
Oh, Robina is the hero instead? All right.
Absolutely. She has to be.
All right. Who do we want to play the monster?
I'll do it.
All right. Quintilius is the monster. Huzzah. He gets to be the dragon. And then we got Cordalis as support. He gets to be the sidekick.
Hey.
All right. Let's start out with Aurora saying, "Oh dear, oh my, whatever shall I do? This beastly of a dragon is holding me captive." All right, how's the dragon respond?
Are we doing it the normal style roll and then roleplay?
Yes, I would recommend that.
14. So he goes, "You will never leave this place unless you wish to be carried as ashes upon the wind."
Oh, woe is me. All right, now our hero shall step into the scene with her. Yeah, what does she say?
Well, let's see how good she rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll use Moblin's performance. Here we go. 6.
Have fun with
Unhand
it.
her, you foul beast.
I can just hear the audience chuckling, but trying to keep quiet. All right, and then we have Cordalis coming in from the back.
Cordalis.
Uh-huh.
Using Dutch there for this because I think the other bar is cheering him on. Like,
Okay.
all right, let's see what he gets. 21.
21.
Not. Oh, great hero! You are able, with the swiftness of your blade, lay it land truthfully at the blow of the dragon's foul heart. Like, I don't know, fucking like aim for the weak spot. I don't know, like, but with flavorful like nonsense, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He's like playing the minstrel. Like,
All right, let's go back to Quintilius here. As the monster, he gets his moment to react to hearing them going off. How's Quintilius do it? I believe this would be insight. I'll call for insight on this.
This is reaction to the audience.
Reaction to the Quintilius and Rabina coming in.
Okay. 4.
All right. And how does Quintilius respond?
Okay. So I think he is like 100% wrapped up in this evil, like, baby, even though it's a baby dragon. So he's like going off on like, yes, now that I have captured the princess, I will finally prove myself to my father to be worthy of the throne. And then it's the dramatic, like, he turns over his shoulder to see the heroes coming in rather than respond to what they're saying. He just
Nice. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see. Aurora is going to reply with a little bit of a frow towards Rabina. Like, oh, great hero, please! As she's got her eyes over or her hand over her eyes. Please save me! Rolling a 6 and having nothing.
Roll.
Mm-hmm. 18.
18. Not bad. Rubina. I don't really know her name in the play. She'll say this.
Okay.
Foul beast. No, whatever you are. For the sake of the whole world, I will strike you down. She'll begin like charging with her sword, like, ah.
All right, Cordalis' turn. His response.
All right. So insight was it?
Yeah, for how you think would be the best approach for this, and then just play it off as that.
$17.
Okay.
The supporting bard. I guess he starts playing the like little like lute he has.
Okay.
And he starts playing the little lute, and then he starts like doing like I guess I would assume narrating a little.
Mm-hmm. Good. Oh.
Like the clash, the clash against. I can't really say, man. Like hero and dragon is the ferocity is so is like great and stuff. You know, I can't. I'm not on the fly at the moment because I look shit. I'm trying to make it sound like pretty cool at least. because he's putting in his maximum effort.
Nice.
The clawing blade clash as the hero strikes violently with swift strikes. Though the dragon may seem he believes to have the upper hand, yet the hero is slowly advancing on the dragon, waiting to strike and find his mark.
Oh yeah, with that, oh yeah. So, Antilius is like 100% into this. It's not that he doesn't recognize that this is like, he is just putting his entire heart and soul into every performance. So he whips around and is just, the world be damned! And he starts throwing these red streams like they're supposed to be the fire breath. And he's really getting into like the stage fight.
There you go. Rabina's reply? Performance or insight? Your choice.
Okay, well, so I use Moblin's stats.
Yeah.
Bonus to wisdom, so +2 on a 14, so 16.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
So as a paladin, she is going to use real magic to use like a light spell.
Mm-hmm.
A thing that does damage. And she's going to, as she was charging, she's going to like do a leaping slash.
Okay.
And then like stage fight, she's going to miss on purpose.
Oh,
But the angle for the audience will make it look real. And she is going to say, "In the name of everyone's hopes and dreams, I will defeat you."
Okay.
And like as it hits, quote unquote, the light flash will kind of flash brighter.
Mm-hmm. Quintilius's response?
So, would this be a performance, or is this still insight?
This is pretty much coming towards the end here, so we're going to get wrapping up with the scene here. So, yeah, let's go to Cordalis here. Your choice here now on what you think would be appropriate.
As he hits like the final notes of the epic ballad of the hero. And there, the hero finds his mark and strikes the dragon's wicked heart, slaying the beast and saving the princess.
Flops down.
Flops that. Yep. And I think that'll be seen as the curtains come to a close. A lot of people are cheering, a lot of people are laughing. But all in all, a well done performance. Meanwhile, Aurora's off to the side.
Pretty good rolls.
What about me? Saving the world, but what about me? I'm the damsel in distress here. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
I thought he would like come over and catch her or something like that. What? No?
All right. Next round.
Someone joined.
No, it's just cricket.
Oh.
All right. Next round is in regards of music. So a performance check.
Right. I'm assuming Cordalis again.
Let's if you guys want to switch it up here.
I got my boy. Let's go. Let's roll on.
I'll just keep rocking with Rubina.
Fair enough.
13.
Dutch's our
Performance.
kicks. Yep, performance.
The
The
best,
kazoo
eh?
players. Ooh,
Critical.
bad. All right.
He's like pinched his fingers during the play. Like,
Maybe these are the 3 kazoo players. All right. Quintilius, I need a roll for him.
What instrument does he even... Oh my gosh!
All right, so this is how I see it. I see Rabina playing pretty well, very well. And I see Quintilius coming in for support, doing pretty well. And then I see Quintilius coming in with a rubber duck.
Rubber duck.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was because he put in like he put his heart and soul into like the evil dragon part. So he has it stepped out of like we're doing the acting, like this is the funny acting part. So he just comes in with the rubber duck trying to like do the dry humor bit like in the actual part where they're supposed to be playing music, and he's just like like you're like we are actually doing like the music set, and you're over here fucking around.
All right, let's see if we can make a recovery for Quintilius here. One more performance, please. Or you can choose to do an insight if you want to be creative.
Oh man, my performance is better than my
I'll do it again.
see.
Oh, I'm gonna burn inspiration for Cordalis.
Okay.
That 9 needs to be rolled. I want him to succeed. There we go. That's a big number.
22. All right.
Nah, he's got the groove there. He's like, regardless of the like cuts on his fingers, he's playing that lute with like just like goddamn like purple. He's like,
all right, Moblin, your choice.
sorry. He's like got a little carried away on that one.
Choice of what?
Choice of either performance or insight on how you think maybe Rabina would react. Or try to play this off. Not
13.
bad. Pretty much swapped here. Swapped around between the two of you. Alrighty. Yeah, with that, I'm going to say the music has come to its end. A lot of people, again, are laughing. Some people are definitely clapping. And everyone seems to be having a good old smile on their face. They seem to be pretty entertained. Alright, time for the last one. The drama. The man who is supposed to be on vacation, but his wife... a man that was supposed to be on his vacation with his attending wife, but he is struggling with that concept. Has he taken his work with him? And they are both signing into the motel of this place. Who would like to play the businessman?
Oh, the guy going on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Cordalis.
Okay. Cordalis is on vacation. Alright. And who shall be his wife? Playing the wife role.
Rubina shall.
Oh, I was gonna say it would have been funny if
Quintilius.
It would
It would be funny, actually, being Quintilius as we know him. But I guess Quintilius is the clerk here.
Yeah, he'll be the clerk.
All right. So this will be performance or insight. We'll flop between the both.
All right.
Players choose. Let's start with the scene with... Yeah, let's start with Cordalis entering the scene.
Let's roll. Performance, let's go. Number 14. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
All right. What's he say? Or what's he do?
I guess he's just like making sure he's got everything. He's got his notes and everything. Like he's like in a fancy like medieval like suit outfit type of thing, like the merchant guy looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running late as always.
All right. Rabina's turn. Coming in from behind. Performance or insight, your choice.
Yeah.
7.
7.
All right. How do you think that would go down?
Her performance is a bit stiff.
Mm-hmm. Anything else, or you think that's about it?
That's about it.
All right, yeah. Otherwise, okay. So, Rabina probably stumbling in from the scene because of a door that wasn't left open. All right. Quintilius' turn. How does Quintilius respond seeing this?
Insight for this one, just to see how... Okay, that's bad. So he's probably doing the normal clerk-looking thing behind the counter. He's like pretending to wipe something and pretending to arrange things and fix up his jacket, and he straightens up, shoulders square, and, you know, head up. Day, sir and madam, how may I assist you today?
Quintilius is up. Or not Quintilius, sorry. Cordalis.
All right. Make another performance check. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
There, he's doing better there. Remembers his lines. He's like, well, for starters, I need a, what is, this is to get to the trip, right?
You have arrived to your destination. You are supposed to be on vacation, but you have brought your business along.
Well, I'm going to need an office and office desk on the poolside there. I'm going to need ink, calculation scales, and sunscreen.
All right, Rabina's turn.
And a cup of coffee.
Here comes the roll.
19.
19. Rubina is going to gasp. Ooh. Why would you ask for an office? You're on vacation. You dare try to work at a time like this? Stage slap.
Quintilius.
20.
Roll performance, I guess, to like spin dramatically and fall into a knockout position. It's so bad it's real.
Ow! You...
Like, ooh, like hits this like one of the props there, like the prop desk.
All right, Quintilius.
The clerk has like taken out a notepad and he was writing down the stuff that the guy was saying as he was like increasingly making like a longer list, and now he's just like, what is happening in my hotel lobby? I must call security. What is this?
All right.
All the way, like as stuff's getting knocked off the desk, he's like trying to put stuff back, and I imagine it's like one of those slaps, like it's one of those slaps like when he hit the when he hit the prop, like a bunch of stuff fell over, but until he's just like focusing on like the one flower pot, like this one flower will stand up straight and will sit in the same place.
I would say when Cordalis fell and hit the one prop, it causes somewhat of a small avalanche, to which only a bunch of small props from the elemental spells just drops right on him. Rabina.
Here goes.
18.
Solid 18. Rabina is going to put her hand on her head and turn back and gasp like, super dramatic. And just be like, oh, Quintilius. She'll then get on her knees and rush over to aid him. I deeply apologize, but you forced me to do this. And
literal blood drooling.
I guess she's abusive. What did she do? I rolled an 18. Let's see. She'll say, you must promise me that you will use this time to rest and recover from work. I'll continue doing your paperwork for the whole vacation.
Dutch quietly.
Yeah.
Dutch quietly casts healing word on Dahlia. There, he gets back 7 hit points, so the wound in his head like closes. He's like, got this, buddy.
Pretty sure Cordalis would be standing back up here. Looks like we got our performance ready for Quintilius.
He's just like, he stands back up. It's 100% a fourth wall break. He just looks out to the crowd and just goes, what is happening in my hotel lobby?
All right. How does Cordalis respond as we're getting to the ending part here?
15's like, yes, dear. I know of your tough love. He's just like, his personality like changes like drastically type of thing. Like clocked. Like, I will put aside work and spend more time with you, my beloved.
And Rabina's response? With a 9 in total.
No, honey. And then she'll hug him. Or she'll wrap her arms around his neck. Seeming like this will be a good ending. Wrap it up.
Mm-hmm. As the curtains are closing, I can probably just see.
I think he goes back to the scene. He's just watching this go on. Like as soon as they go to hug, he looks back out to the crowd, doesn't say anything. He just motions out, like he just motions with his hand out, just like, what? What has happened? And the curtain just closes.
Curtain closes, and last thing they see is what looks like Cordalis is being in a chokehold.
Hold on.
Yeah, I think there would be a lot more laughter with that one.
Yeah.
There would be clapping, though.
He's just like, what is happening?
Oh, and with that being the case, I think that's actually where we're going to put the bookmark, as the event has come to the close for this group. And also, we are short on time.
Yeah.
Well done, though.
Everyone, like, everyone gets up, claps. Like, yeah.
Yo, they went through like 4 personalities in the space of like 2 minutes.